This is Allumeria. It's a new voxel game meant to be a mix of Minecraft and Terraria, and I think it's super cool. I play a lot of Minecraft, and probably you do too, and I love that game, but after a while it might be nice to try something really different that a mod can't quite give you. And Allumeria is its own game, its own project, so it's got its own rules. I've taken a precursory look around and gotten a little invested in the community, so I'm not going in totally blind, but I know just enough to say I already like where it's going. I love how this game looks. That's one of the biggest draws to me, is that, for one, the resolutions are very downscaled, which is pretty cool, and you can do that in Minecraft, but the entire game is designed around an even more simplistic feel and look and gameplay style, which I like. And I like games that aren't afraid to make, non-blocks. Now, while there is an intended path of progression, the game is still really early, so it's easy to take advantage of things and progress really fast. But it's still being worked on and adjusted and added to. So to be as fair as possible, I'm going to basically play as intended, or what I assume is intended. And I think the first thing survival block games usually intend for the player to do is to chop down a tree, so that's what I'm going to do. Are you hostile? Oh, he is. Oh, he's hard to hit. All right. Okay, first tree. There we go. So that little monster dropped cotton candy, which I think is this game's version of slime, like slime from Terraria. Though it doesn't have any uses yet, from what I can tell. They're hard to fight without a weapon. Let's take a look at the inventory. So you can actually, I believe, hover over the item and then press R to show the recipe. So right now cotton candy is useless. It's still pretty early. All right. Flint is how you progress as well. You need to get flint and make flint tools, which is cool. It reminds me of like Vintage Story, or I think Better the Wolves is that way too, isn't it? Let's see what we can do with what we have so far. Watermelon ranged 1. Is that a mistake? I bet you I could throw this watermelon. Oh, I missed. Oh man, what was the point of that? Hold on. I just wasted a whole watermelon. Dang it. Well, thankfully they seem to grow everywhere. Alright, recipes for the birch log. Used to make birch planks, thick birch log, okay. Oh, I wonder if that's like a full block variant. Alright, well, crafting. Okay, I don't think I actually crafted anything before. It's cool that it makes 5 and not 4. Oh, look, workbench, ladder, alpha shop, when will be removed when NPCs are added. Oh, so it's like a placeholder. Alright, I can already get one of these. Workbench, gotta have one of those. Okay. Fascinating. I can already make... Oh, that guy just spawned right there. Flint pickaxe. And that's it right now. I think I need more flint. Dang, these guys are tough. Can I eat it? No. So these little black spots in the ground. I think this is coal ore. Yeah. Coal ore. Does that mean you gotta smelt it? That'd be different. I just realized something. Naturally when I mine something in the ground, I try to hold shift. There's no shifting. Is there no shifting? Hold on. Oh, I don't think there's any... Hold on now. Sneak is left shift. It's not doing anything for me. Yeah, shift isn't doing anything. Yeah, shift doesn't seem to work. Oh, well, okay. Oh yeah, the caves in this game are supposed to be very extensive. Like a lot more than Minecraft normally has. But not super huge, I don't think. Like super wide. I don't want to get too lost. Yeah, I could fall down very easily without my shift. That's something I need for sure. I hope that gets fixed. Because I'm pretty sure I remember you being able to do that. Mysterious berries. Oh, tomato. Never mind. 5 and stuff I eat it. Light snack. You had a snack. Tiny boost to stats. Oh, what stats are boosted? It doesn't quite say. Or at least I don't know how to read it yet. So here's what I'm curious about. You can use flint to get tools, but what happens if you use up all the flint in your area? Huh, wheat. Nice. Look how big the inventory is, too. And I think there is... Yeah, auto sort. That's nice. Sprint doesn't seem to work either. I saw sprint in there. But that's okay. I'm used to not being able to sprint. Let's get a sword going on. And rock. I could just make rocks. What do rocks do? Pressure plate, button, switch, small pressure plate, birch planks. Alright, so I think we're getting into it. There's a lot of blocks for this, like, newish game. There's a lot going on. Which is pretty cool. Come back. Bam! Alright, yeah, I don't think those guys are supposed to be hard. That blueberry didn't heal me either. Bam. Alright. Oh, hey, look, it's a hog. Oh, it makes the same sound. Okay. So red meat. I can cook it. Of course I can cook it. But that means I probably need a furnace of some kind. And I'm guessing it's probably similar to Minecraft, at least at the moment, on how you get a furnace. Can I take this with me? Yes. I love the animations. They're very detailed. This is definitely a block bench game. Oh, this is the shop. I didn't click on this yet. I can buy a basketball. I can buy a hoop. I don't have enough money for a basketball. Dynamite. So it looks like silver. Is that platinum? Weak health potion, red mushroom, glowing mushroom, flint. You can buy flint. All right. Well, at least it's renewable. Drywall, wallpaper. Wallpaper has a cooldown. Paint roller earthly palette, pastel palette. Yeah, this game, it's very, very detailed with its creative options. Like, there's a lot going on. The dev really maxed that stuff out. So that's on that face alone, I recommend you give this game a try because it looks beautiful. I mean, look at these trees. The vibes are great, and it's just a very creative game. All right, I'm gonna stop shilling. Let's get out of here. Let's do a little bit of exploring, see what we can get. Mysterious mushroom. I like how it breaks the whole tree, too. Maple sapling, maple log. Okay. Ooh, maple. I like this color a lot. I like that color. Oh, hey, look. Oh, hey, look. Oh, see, that's the forest dungeon. That's what that is. So remember when I said it was like Terraria? Well, there are dungeons for, I think, each biome. Or I don't know if there are for all biomes yet. For this case, there's the forest dungeon, and, you know, there's lots of enemies, there's lots of loot. I went through there in one of my precursory checks because I wasn't really concerned with dying. And it still needs some balancing, so I'm going to stay away from it for the time being. But maybe at the end of the video we'll go through, huh? Now we're entering the snow biome. I love snow biomes. I don't know if you know this about me. Mint seeds. Ooh. Oh. What can we do with mint? Use makes potion of speed. Mining potion. Potions. So there's already potions in this game. That's cool. Oh my goodness. What? Look at that. It's colored lighting. Yeah, colored lighting is also in this game. There's all kinds of different colored lighting. That's something that I think Mojang has promised to never add, is colored lighting. So, liking what I see, this game has lots of potential, but I think I want to keep my hunting and gathering to a minimum and actually start trying to build something soon. Am I going to have problems because it's dark? Hope not. The other thing is that these worlds are supposed to be limited. I don't know how limited. It looks pretty dang big. Oh my gosh. Alright, this guy I'm sure is an enemy. What is that? Like a snow golem? Oh, I heard something. He's strong. The tools have no durability, so that's borrowed from Terraria for sure. Oh, it's a snowman. Get out of here, dude. Oh, look at his little hat bounce up and down when you hit him. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh, no. I got snowballed to death. And they're still attacking me. Yes, I get it. All right. Oh, spooky. That's a different dungeon, isn't it? The night ambience is kind of spooky. I will say the combat has gotten a lot more difficult since I last tried it. What did I just get? Cotton? Cotton plant. Oh boy. Oh, you can make all these different kinds of cloth. That's cool. Decoration station. Yeah, that is another dungeon for sure. Or temple or whatever they're called. Alright, well I guess we should set up shop around here. This is pretty close to where I spawned and where I was earlier. But that's probably why it's a good spot to be, huh? Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Oh! Dang, these things are tough. Hello? Alright, can I make a torch? Phew! Alright. Spawn proofing. Let's get an axe going on here. That doesn't feel much faster than your fist. That's okay though. So with stone, I can make stone blocks, small stone bricks, copper-plated stone, iron-plated, silver-plated, gold-plated, cobblestone, concrete, movement speed buff, okay, asphalt. Yeah, a lot of creative options. It's almost like this game is begging for a metropolitan area to be built right here. Alright, let's make those thick logs I was looking at earlier. How do you make that anyways? I don't see that as an option. Oh. Can I do a sweeping attack? Yes. Nice. I really want to make a thick log and I can't. Oh, you know what I need probably... What the heck? Oh, cutting down the maple tree probably cut into this birch tree a little bit. Still can't make the maple log, the thick maple log. Decoration station. Let's get one of those down. Well, we can make some bread. Small meal, small boost to stats. Okay, so that's more than a light snack. But it still didn't heal me. Oh, now I can make the thick maple log. This is what I want. Let's make the quintessential voxel game house here. I get a stack of 100 planks here. That's kind of a nice change of pace. Apparently, you can make different color cloth from anything. You don't really need a dye, at least not now. And I think the decoration station doubles as a crafting station, which is interesting. What's the point of making a white torch? Throwable torch. They don't really cost anything different. Okay. Let's go for it. White torch. Is that light white? I can't tell. Oh, it definitely is. Okay. Throwable torch. Oh, shoot. Well, I can see where these would be useful. Hey. Oh, oh, I got a potion from that one. Yes, finally, I could heal. And there's a potion cooldown, it looks like. Alright, let's delve a little deeper. I want to get some stone so I can make a nice roof and floor. Get out of here. Aha. The reason I'm making this video now is because the developer of this game actually reached out to me. A lot of people reach out to me and ask me to do things or, you know, take their sponsorship or play their game or whatever. But the reason I took this one is because Allumeria was already on my radar. I was already pretty interested in the project. So I thought it was nice that they reached out to me about it. Hey. Get. I don't have nearly as much combat reach as I do. Placement reach, okay. Well, looks like we survived our first night. Look, I'm a veteran of games with blocks, okay? Not everybody can do what I do. So we can make all these different types of stone blocks, but I did see if I got sand and stone, I could have asphalt. So let me actually make a shovel. Can I not have a shovel? No shovel? Oh, you know what? I think I heard the pickaxe doubles as the shovel, at least for now. Versus... Oh, yeah. Yes, please. So cotton seems to be a pretty valuable plant, so I do want to try to start a garden sometime soon. Ooh, furnace. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to need that. Now, the reason I want asphalt is not for a nice road, although I will later. The reason I want asphalt... Look at that. Nice black rock. I'm going to show you something that this game can do. It's pretty cool. So I can change the shape, I think, of any block. If I press R, look at that, that's awesome. You have this little radial menu. I think Reforged has something similar to this. So I could use fences, panels, I don't know what a panel is, slab, flooring, block, or stair. So right now we're on stairs. Whoa, look at that, a nice black slate roof. That's pretty cool. All right, I like that. Oh, all right. Oh, no. All right, get out of there. Can I place them upside down? No, I don't think I can. Well, that's okay. You know, I'm pretty used to playing older versions of Minecraft, and I don't have a lot of functionality to work with. So, it seems like block placing right now is completely directional, and I'm okay with that, because, I mean, at least it's straightforward in its early game. Ladder. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I guess that's gonna take some relearning. Oh, shoot. Need a little bit more. Can we get some glass going on here? Furnace. Okay. Floating leaves. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. They don't seem to decay. Notch, when he was adding leaf decay, he struggled immensely with it. I mean, he kept enabling it, disabling it, enabling it, disabling it between alphas and betas because he could not figure it out. Which is kind of funny. Oh no. Oh, thank God I got it back, huh? Let's try panel. Ooh, that's how you get glass. Not bad. Magenta lamp. Oh, you can just make lamps out of glass. Yeah, okay. Ooh, and framed glass. That's very pretty. All right, let's make concrete. It's the same recipe as asphalt. Let's do that for the floor. And I don't think I can do every block in the floor, but you know, that's okay. You know what? No. I gotta do it like, yeah, flooring. Okay. Like how we have little torch holders going around it. And finally, the door. And I think there's only one type of door. Now, another thing I've noticed, there's no block animations yet. There's nothing like overly complicated about how the game looks. I think it's extremely lightweight. It's an extremely lightweight game despite having a lot of detail. That's pretty cool. This reminds me of Minecraft 4K. Alright, well, that's the house. I mean, we got it done. Suppose let's make some plants out front. Might as well. I think I've got quite a lot of plants we can kind of grow here. Okay, so we have cotton, mint, wheat, and watermelon. And watermelon, I think, is literally just ammunition, but we could just plant these, right? But I feel like, oh wow. So it shouldn't be hard to get lots of wool, or cloth, sorry. What does a hammer do? It can change the shape of blocks. So that's helpful. Let's make a lamp. Why not? Ta-da, pretty. All right, well, this is all well and good. We got a little bit of a house going on here, but this is a very Minecraft-style house. I mean, this is pretty simple. I feel like we could really push the limits of this game here. I want to see what we really can create. You know, I did see there's a lot of, like, city blocks and stone blocks. Maybe we can make something with that along those lines. Look at all this cotton I'm getting here. Let's take another closer look at the inventory. So I kind of like look through and it seems like, at least now, there's not a great way for me to try to make a chest. So I'm gonna have to hold all this stuff with me. But there's money slots, there's ammunition, which I'm gonna put some arrows I got earlier into. Reinforced arrow, range 2. Armor slots, and these are like token or trinket slots. Very interesting. Oh, I can make a potion station. All right, gotta have one of those. What can we make with the potion station? Looks like not a whole lot. So I thought that you could take mint. Oh, it looks like the glowing. That's frost algae. That's the glowing stuff from the snow biome. And you make a potion of speed, and then you can make a mining potion with whatever that blue thing is. Some fine crystal. Weak health potion is made with a... Oh, you can make it with mushroom and thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's ore. That's iron ore. Yeah, blueberry iron ore, mushroom iron ore. So that's how I heal up. What can I use with blueberries? So you can make... Oh, look at all these different potions. Health potion, weak health potion, potion of regeneration, armored potion, potion of light. What? Hold on. Potion of returning. That's fascinating. I think it's time we see what the caves in this game have to offer. So before I do that, I'm gonna make myself a bow, more torches. I'm even gonna make some throwable torches. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's find a cave. Oh, hello. What's that? Snowball. Okay. Alright, let's use the bow. Well, alright. I've also heard there's ways to maximize your own health. Oh, that just went through him. What? There's some coal. Boom. What? I just phased through that block. Did you see that? Oh! Haha! Hold on. Can I do that with any block? No, maybe there's on a chunk boundary. I don't really know how this game is organized. Not a whole lot to see, not yet. And the cave generation, I think, is pretty simplistic. I can kind of identify the same plus sign over and over again. But, oh. Oh. Alright, ooh. I know what this is. That's clay, and you can make red bricks and clay bricks. Alright, cool. Let's get lots of this for building purposes. What is that over there, huh? Heartbeat. Increases max health by 1 heart. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, look, there's a skeleton. Oh, and that's some ore, and that's a loot crate. Okay, well, skeletons in this game don't have a ranged attack. Look at the design here, isn't that cool? Like the little femurs. I mean, the animation, really well done. Oh, look at that. Okay, we got iron ore and another potion. We need that. And this is definitely iron. Okay, we need a lot of this too. At least it's like very easy to identify, as in it looks very distinct from stone, which you think would be kind of difficult to do and make it look natural, and with such a small block palette. How much is this anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16. 16? Am I crazy? Why does this look like it's lower res than Minecraft blocks? Maybe it's just the style. Oh. Okay. Oh look, there's little glowworms and a glow mushroom of some kind. Whoa! Alright, alright, alright. It's like those big arm guys from what, Left 4 Dead? Man, there's a lot to see down here. First of all, what are these? Glowing mushrooms, of course. Used to make potions of poison. And how are those used, I wonder? What is this? Alright, well, it's a furnace. Shuriken. Oh, there's a chest. I was confused on how you make these. Alright, what do we get? Weak health potion, watermelon seed, potion of regen, painting. Ooh. Spawn pointer. What? Excuse me? Alright, slingshot. That didn't do anything. Boom. Boom. Got him. Wizard. Mage character. Strange and evil wizard. Oh, oh, oh. Here, take body bag. Thank you. Oh. Oh, it's weird. He like turned around. Alright, alright. Alright, oh, oh, oh. Let's use our new shurikens. Ho ho ho. Those are pretty good. I feel like they're trying to attack me through walls. They must be. It's interesting, they don't make each other hostile. They're just completely focused on me. Quite a bit of cooldown for the sword. I'd hope to get a faster weapon at some point. It seems like they don't attack you if you're right up to them. Oh my gosh, where did you come from? So does light not prevent monster spawns? That's an interesting question. I wonder if it's more of, you know, they just spawn below a certain depth. I don't know that for sure, but it's just a educated guess. I like these glowworms. Yeah. Potion station, workbench. Nothing else here really worth grabbing. Alright, let's see what else we can get. There's another loot crate. Don't mind if I do. At least the loot's not overpowered. This. That's a spike trap. And I'm taking it. Aha. So we got a crossbow, which is a little bit stronger than a bow. This slingshot, I bet you, takes rocks of some kind. Yeah. So I don't think coal is actually used to smelt anything. I think it's only used to make, like, light sources, furnaces, and torches. Oh, hello. Big on. Oh. Oh. Okay, so that was left click. There was no charged attack with a crossbow. I guess that's pretty similar to Minecraft. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a new ore. Okay, all right. You guys hear that though? Sounds like I'm underwater or something. It's kind of eerie. Look at him. He's just stalking me over there. Little white eyes. All right, what is this stuff? Bet you that's copper, isn't it? Yep, copper. So I wonder what copper's use is compared to iron, because I got iron first. I know modern Minecraft, they've kind of tried to shove copper between stone and iron, which is not going to work, of course. This looks like it's a better ore. What is this? That's silver. Yeah, okay. I knew it. I'm already pretty familiar. I've just never really played through the game before. Get out of here, dude. These caves are really big. It just doesn't seem like it's that hard to mine. Like, I got a lot of this material very quickly. I know Dialco did a playthrough, and I kind of like watched before I did this one, and his experience mining was very similar. So I think the mobs have definitely been buffed since he had his playthrough. I like how there's this blue fog everywhere as well. Oh, look at this. What did I get? Air horn. Wonderful. You know, it's really nice having the throwable torches, almost to a point where you might as well just use them instead of normal torches. Ta-da! This copper is really easy to get, and mine's the quickest out of everything. If copper is truly meant to be the stage before iron, then I think that this game would benefit from maybe making copper really close to the surface and then making iron further down. And so, you know how Terraria has layers? It's a very deep game. I think that this game would benefit from something similar, like the deeper you go, the more challenging each level is, the more mobs spawn, and the better ores you'll get for your efforts. I think that would help a lot. That's my little suggestion. Surprise, buddy. Get out of here. Oh, I just noticed the items move towards you. Haha. A lot of the generation is still very simple. I think you could tell with the caves is just like a sphere shape, probably along some sort of path. Oh, hello. The coal always kind of spawns in this little formation here. The caves are similar. And I remember the developers saying that the noise that they use to generate things in the terrain gen is very simplistic at the moment, but they're planning on updating it a lot. And I'd like to see that, because I feel like the terrain, you know, the caves, the ore, different generation, that's something that it's already pretty good for how quickly this came about, but there definitely needs to be some more work done to it to make it unique from Terraria and Minecraft. I'm going to give another opinion. I think that a flint pickaxe probably shouldn't be allowed to mine some of the higher ores like silver, right? And it makes sense that you'd probably want to get an iron pickaxe first, or a copper, or whatever, before you go ahead any further than that, because I can mine everything right now. Whoa, what is that? Look at that, the two spikes on top of each other. I'm gonna guess that this is probably gold. Yep. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I think I saw that earlier. What is this, like a gem? Amethyst? Yes. What do you do with this? Amethyst block. Okay. These guys just literally come from everywhere. How about that, huh? Now I notice is that the sword swiping attack is different every time. Or it changes, at least. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah. Now, when I died, I didn't lose my items. I'm kind of curious, will I lose money? What'll happen if I die down here? Because I think all I'm going to do is just go back to the surface, and I'm fine with that. Oh, that's the bedrock. Okay. I can't mine that. Or I don't have the right tool to. Oh, you know what? Maybe I just don't have the right tool. Maybe I need a stronger pickaxe. Dang. Wow. Come on, buddy. I still fight him? Okay, so yeah, I did lose a little money, but other than that, I mean, it's a cheap way to get back to the surface. I can see how that would be abused. Oh, look at that. There's the house. Cotton plants have grown. Alright, let's stick down a chest here. Alright, so this holds quite a lot. I'm gonna keep that, actually. Put down our painting. Oh, that doesn't fit. Oh! What happened? Get out of here. Oh. I don't think it fits in this house. Oh, it actually has a hitbox, too. Okay. It's a set painting, it's not just random, which is... That's interesting. It makes them a collector's item. Let's see what we can get with all these ores. Iron, lots of that. I wish I could craft all of it at once, but I mean, I'm used to spam clicking crafting. I do that a lot in older Minecraft versions. Okay. And... I got 2 gold ingots. Okay. Oh, I can make shurikens with iron. Oh, I can cook the steak that I got. So that just improves recently healed. You must wait a moment. Oh, that does heal. Okay. Look at that. I can make all these different helmets. Copper helmet, 1 defense, iron helmet, 2 defense. Okay. Oh, minecart. Yeah, minecarts. And they're cheap, too. Watering can. Always full because magic. Lots of crossbows. Sprinklers. What does a sprinkler do? Trampoline. Lets you bounce really high. Alright, let's make it. And let's do ourselves a favor. Silver chestplate. Iron helmet. Iron greaves. Let's get ourselves a much better sword. We can only get a... Oh, the flint pickaxe is the same as the copper pickaxe, but look, it's 0.01 seconds faster. That's not much of a difference, but okay. Alright, let's try it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay. Oh, that just hurts you. So there's not really physics, it's more like holding space, jumping while you're on it, allows you to jump very high. They have to be right on it. Okay. It seems like crafting mostly functions very similar to the shop right now. As in, you just kind of pay for things like the trampoline with iron and gold and whatever. That sword is nice, that's for sure. Ta-da! Very, very helpful, because there's a lot of items here. And the watermelon, this, whatever this was, wheat. These aren't really growing, but the cotton is producing a lot. Which, you know, I like that, because we need it to build a lot of things. Bam! Huh. I'm just gonna plant this stuff everywhere. This stuff grows fast. Alright, I'm gonna leave it be for now. I'm gonna let that grow. So, here's the next thing I really want to do. I want to explore. I want to see what this place has to offer. I feel a little bit more safe. Let's go around and see what we can get. There are 3 biomes right now. There's a snow biome, there's a desert biome, and there's this plains forest kind of thing. I haven't seen the desert yet. We've gotten into the snow biome a little bit. Maybe we should give it another look, huh? Oh. Look at that. Is that one of those dungeon things? Or those little mini... Oh my goodness, it just spawned under the water. Oh, the breathing. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Wow. Alright, we're totally isolated underneath here. That's cool. What do we get from the chest? Another spawn pointer, a new painting, bricks. To throw at things you don't like. The water's not even flowing in here, okay. Well, I kind of like these things, but I'm going to try it out anyways. Huh. Okay, Okay, only 2. That's all it takes. You know something, there is a little bit of slight view bobbing I didn't notice before. That's fascinating. Yeah, it looks like walking around and just collecting things is really easy. At least at the moment. It's not that difficult, not that challenging. For now. I do love the colors. What's this tree? Log. Oh, I guess that's just the default. Am I crazy, or is that the world border over there? I think that's what that is, yeah. And also I noticed, jumping makes you slightly faster. Older versions of Minecraft, I think in dev before crouching was really incorporated. If you jumped while you were running, it really like launched you forward. That's what it feels like I'm doing now. Yeah, there's the edge of the world. Can we fall off? Oh no, look, there's like invisible blocks here. Okay. We're stuck. I'm Truman showed in here. I guess in a way this is all for your entertainment. Alright, we're getting back into the snow biome. It's very pretty here, you know. One thing that's always kind of bothered me about modern Minecraft is that spruce wood is so dark, and that's just not accurate. Pine is usually a very light color, so is spruce. I bet you this is going to be the same about... Yeah, that makes a very dark log. Okay, well, whatever. It's a pretty color, though. Oh yeah, this stuff, the frost algae. You need this to make potions. You can make a potion of speed with that. Ooh, look. Dungeon. Ice torch. Ooh. Is this stone different? Frozen stone. What do you make with this? Oh, nothing. Okay. What about this ice? What can you do with that? Ice makes ice torch. Okay. Well, I could have figured that out. Oh. Oh, water. Huh. This is like the older, the classic Minecraft water, huh? And the torch can be waterlogged. Ooh, okay. Mining underwater doesn't seem to be really different than mining above water. So I'm going to hazard a guess. And I'm going to assume that the snow biome generation is pretty much literally the same as the plains generation. But stuff is just swapped for each other. Instead of grass, it's snow. Instead of dirt and sand, it's ice. And vice versa. The trees are different. The plants are different. I feel like there's a lot of potential here. I like how it looks already. And there's a lot of different items to be had here. So I'm excited to see what comes next. And look at all that. Frost algae. Oh, hey. Get out of here, man. Have a taste of your own medicine. These guys are crazy. They're so bouncy. And all I got was some snowballs. I like the snow particles a lot, though. Oh! What killed me? That was quick. I think I got double teamed. Here's something interesting I noticed. There's a button to the official wiki in the pause menu. Well, that's helpful. There's a whole getting started menu. What are the trinkets you can get? Huh. I'm sure this isn't complete at the moment, but it's still pretty cool. Anyway, I made some tea, I did a little bit more exploring, and I came underground in a new spot and I found this. So this is the ominous deer skull. That's related to the bosses I was just talking about. This summons the forest spirit boss, which, you know, I don't know, I haven't really looked at. But that's just another part of this game, which is pretty cool. And look at this, it's a potion of returning, so I'm probably gonna drink this. Sneakers lets you sneak around. Oh, now I can sneak, okay. So I needed the trinket to do that, that's interesting. Yeah, works like a normal sneak. Oh, what? No, it doesn't, okay. So I slow down when I approach an edge, but I can still come off. That's interesting. I want to try this bagel. Small meal. I also got this whoopee cushion. Okay, awesome. Alright, let's try this potion. Huh, that was quick. I bet you that means that sprinting is also only granted to you when you get another trinket, that's interesting, I guess. Something else I noticed, these spawn pointers I've been getting, I guess I just assumed they were compasses. But they're not really compasses, they set your spawn. So let's say I want to set my spawn, I don't know, right in front of this house. Yeah, boom. So if I die, I should just come back right there. The other thing is that these plants aren't growing, and I think I know why. I think they have to be planted on farmland. which means I need a hoe. So I can make a hoe, can't I? There we go. Yeah, it's kind of further down the list. Maybe they'll grow now. This is pretty much just a test farm, but maybe we'll see some results. At the moment though, I want to try something else. So you can make 64 rails with 5 iron, which I think is a pretty solid deal. Oh, but now I don't have enough to make a minecart. That's the thing I wanted to do. Alright, we need an emergency mining trip. Oh, this is the dungeon. I'm just outside of it. This kind of reminds me of Terraria when you're outside, like the dungeons or the temples. And you can't get in, but you can just kind of like barely look and see what's inside. Can I mine into here? Nope. Okay, here we go. Glow bean seed. Interesting. What was that? Frying pan. Melee. That's very close in damage to the sword I have. No, I will say there sure is a lot of these little underground dungeon things. More sneakers. Another frying pan. Alright, silver. Not what we're after, but I'll take it anyways. Let's try this frying pan. Huh. Look at that, he's confused. Alright, perfect. I bet you I can figure out what this does. Will I find more gold in this cave? Alright. Ooh. Aha. That's just what I need. That stone looks slightly different. I think that's frozen stone. Yeah, it is. Okay, maybe I'm getting into the ice biome. Oh, this stuff, this is the bottom layer. Or at least it's the next layer. What is that? That's different. Okay. Cobalt ore. Oh, that's the... Yeah, you can make a mining potion with that. That's cool. And cobalt ingot. And you can make... Look at all this cool stuff. Wow. How does it stack up to, like, gold? So cobalt seems to be a little bit better than gold. Forest ingot. That's... Okay. Hold on. Getting ahead of myself. A long time ago, Notch or Mojang had a game called Cobalt. I wonder what happened to that. Wasn't it like a 2D platformer? I don't even remember. Oh. Hello. What's that? Oh, yeah, okay, there's different enemies down here. Get out of here. Yeesh. Whoa. What happens when they hit one of these guys? Oh, they're heat sinking. Look at that. They kind of follow me. These guys are slightly blue. The ones in the snow biomes are certainly tougher. So I guess you shouldn't really explore these biomes until you're strong enough to. Ooh. Wait. That's a different one. That's sapphire. You can make a sapphire block. More cobalt and gold. Ooh, a blue crate. These caves really do go forever. Oh, look, ice. Oh. Careful there, buddy. What is this? Permafrost. Oh, it's freezing me. Oh, it's hurting me by standing on it. Okay. It's slowing me down, too. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Can't climb ladders, can you? Oh no. Whoa. Whoa. These guys are too freaking smart. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Whoa. How'd you get up here? Alright. Alright. I'm leaving. Phew. Oh, hey. It took me right back to this spot, too. That's cool. Alright. Should I showcase the unique minecart mechanics? Well, it's not up to you, is it? So, what's interesting about these is that the placement of minecarts mirrors redstone in vanilla Minecraft more than the minecarts in vanilla Minecraft. Because look at this. Kind of cross sections. Oop. I've never been in one of these. Okay. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Okay. So you just click. And then when you get out, it goes in your inventory. But what if I... Huh. What do I suppose it needs to be figured out. Anyway, yeah, I think you're just supposed to get in them and then get out, and you just keep it in your hands. Can I change direction mid-rail? No, I can't. All right. Oh, yep. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Relogging seems to fix the issue. But yeah, this is pretty helpful. So look at this, huh? And I just self-boosted this, and it looks like I'm not really slowing down much. Now here's something else I heard you can do. This may be Mandela effect. Wow, okay. Pretty sure you can... Huh, look at that. Wait. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's a little bit buggy. Okay. Now I can't tell if if I'm actually... Oh yeah, look. Yeah, so I'm just hanging upside down and my perspective hasn't changed. That's interesting. Alright, let me see if I can make a taller one. Oh, look at that. They hang in the air too. Certainly does help to have the sneaking now. Oh! Well, it helps a little bit. Okay, let's try this out. Okay. Wow. That's something different. Is there a way that I can get third-person view? Huh, F4 does this. F1 turns off the UI. I don't know if there is. I'd like to see this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Look at that go. Here's a thought. You could make an air trolley system through like a city by having upside down rails everywhere. You just be kind of hanging from those rails going through your city or your mine or whatever. Come here. I don't want this stuff. What does this even do? I really want to max out what this game has to offer. One other thing that I heard was recently incorporated was mod support. So I guess if for the modders out there, if you want to add things to this game, you can. I want to try to build something serious using the different kinds of blocks that we have at our disposal. Let's do stone. I might need more stone than this. Stone bricks. Okay. I want some of this cool framed glass. Probably need to get some more stone. You know what? I got a lot of good ore. I could probably beef up my pickaxe now. Iron pickaxe is a pickaxe 2, which is the same as this one. Silver is 3. Gold is also 3, but slightly faster. At the bottom we have a cobalt pickaxe, which is that's pretty good. I'm gonna make this one. I can also make a gold sword. I might as well because it does 2 more points of damage. And also I see this. I didn't see it before. It says can block 6. So, how about that, huh? Can't touch me. Oh, he can't really touch me anyways. These guys hostile? They are. Oh, that didn't help. Alright, let's compare and contrast. Wow. Okay, that is a lot better. Alright, I got a little carried away with how fast this pickaxe is. Look at how much stone I've gotten my hands on. Let's sort this stuff out. Very nice. Yeah, lots of stone. I love the auto sorting system. It's great. It's really wonderful. Anyway, I mined into this. It looks like a mine shaft. So I went down there. And I haven't explored it yet, so let's check it out. I'm gonna take all these. Yes, yes, sir. Or maybe I should... Maybe let's hop in, huh? Okay. Oh, loot. Good. Lots of loot. Dang, I don't have a... Okay, yeah, we're really moving fast. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, I'm in a wall. That's scary. Ow. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Look, we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Wow. Whoa! Oh my god! Well, there goes all my money I was saving up. Okay, let's build something, I guess. Get out of my cotton bush. Alright, is this a good spot to build? Okay, I want to make some stone blocks, some nice smooth stone. Make some more stone bricks. Maybe I'll get some more small stone bricks. I'm just spitting a little bit, alright. Wonder how concrete looks different from stone blocks. Not much different, but they're still pretty cool. They go together well. I have an idea here. There's our foundation. I think I know what I'm doing here. Let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can sort inside of a chest too. That's helpful. Wish I could craft a whole stack at once, you know, that'd be pretty helpful. Although I guess a stack is 512, so maybe not. But maybe, I don't know, holding shift makes 10 or 16 at a time or something, you know, that would be helpful. Maybe I'll just take this with me. Oh, it's stuck in there. What? That's funny. Looks good so far. Or I think... Yeah, can we... Oh, that's interesting. I was hoping I could make a vertical slab of some kind, but maybe not. Well, I'll just work with this. I do love the function that just lets you have a stair block with literally everything. It's pretty nice. My idea here is let's... We're gonna go back in. Oop. Well, that's strange. Okay. It really does seem like most blocks are pretty easily accessible to get. Like, let's think stone blocks, stone bricks, small stone bricks, cobblestone. They're all the same recipe, which is helpful, but I just wonder if that's going to expand in the future. Ta-da! We have... Well, that turned out kind of strange, didn't it? That's a bit different now, isn't it? Feel like I could do better. Feel like I could do better than this, for sure. I do want to say again, I really do appreciate the fact every block can be made into multiple different shapes, because not only is that cool, and allows you a lot of different options, but it also really cuts down on inventory clutter. Alright, at least that was a relatively quick teardown. Oh, these things are kind of cute, actually. Look at them. They just make weird noises. Okay, I'll be honest, I thought half slabs were in this game, and that's the reason I built it the way I did the first time. But I guess I was getting confused about panels and fences. You know what? What is the difference between a panel and a fence? Huh, it looks like the fence just has, like, posts in it. But you still jump over a fence. So not that different, at least not yet. Okay, here's one thing I noticed. Placing to the side of these doesn't always place to the side. Here's something I think I can do. So I can do a fence block, and then I can do a panel block on top of that. Look at that, let's go. Alright, it's time for the big reveal. Ooh, okay. I like that a lot better. It looks sturdy. That's kind of cool, though. Yeah, the lighting is a bit strange on it because there's torches on the inside. Yeah, it's a little better. It's certainly squatter than I imagined it, I'll say that for sure. But that's okay. We're still learning here. Okay, surprise, I'm back in the caves again. There really is a lot to do down here, even though it just kind of feels like running around and grabbing loot. I will say when I got to the snow biome, it did get a lot harder, and I appreciate that, but I feel like maybe things should be a little bit more rare, maybe enemies should be a little bit smarter, or more, a little bit more dangerous to deal with. I don't really know. I know that a big point of this game is that caves are way more abundant than other voxel games, and that's on purpose, right? So you can have a lot of fun clearing caves. Now, I wish I knew how mob spawning worked. I don't think it's based off a light level. Oh yeah, I got this. Boomerang. Okay, so since I'm a little bit more beefed up, I got my cobalt pickaxe. I'm pretty sure I can break through this layer now. Alright. What block is that? Undergrowth rock. Oh, this guy scared me. Alright, let's see what we can get in here. It's the first time I'm actually digging to get somewhere. I'll say that much. Alright, do I dig straight down? This isn't going anywhere. Alright. Oh. That's it. Huh. This is called core. Either I can't mine through this, or this is the bedrock layer. I'm not totally convinced. Well, I mean, it's a cool rock. It's just a slightly darker stone. Is there really no caves down here? I feel like I saw caves in the trailer. Oh, okay, that's definitely something. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, alright. Now we're getting somewhere. I like these. Little bushies. Undergrowth bush. Very pretty. Pizza cutter? The heck does this do? Oh, there's a star crate down there, which means we get good things. Are those lily pads? Those are literally lily pads down there. Ow. Oh. I've been poisoned. Hey. What are you? Well, that's certainly a way to do it. Okay. Basketball. And melon slicer. Oh, you know, the developer of this game is called Uno Melon? That's what this is for, isn't it? Pretty sure I saw this in the Dialco video. Yeah, you can shoot things. Get out of here. Alright, what is this thing that's glowing everywhere? Flower of the forest. And this is used to make forest ingots. Forest ingots can be used to make really good weapons. Okay. Oh, and a spawn pointer. I bet you that's pretty tied in with the dungeon that we haven't seen yet. Well, we will see it. Ah! Yeah, it is a little bit tougher down here, isn't it? What's interesting is that weapons carry over the cooldown of their previous, whatever you previously used. So I guess that's a good way to stop cheesing, like this. See, I had to wait a little bit longer. Seems like there really is a lot of enemies down here. It'd be helpful if there was a way to, like, properly clear these areas and make them safe to mine in. I don't know. You know, every once in a while I do see, like in my Discord server, which I do have, and you should join, by the way, or in just like on the Golden Age subreddit, on stuff like that, where people say, oh look, I've been making my own Minecraft, I've been trying to recreate my own Minecraft, and they get, you know, about as far as adding blocks and maybe terrain generation, but this has gone beyond a Minecraft clone. This is a full-fledged, I mean, this is a full-fledged game. It's very impressive, the amount of work that's been done on this. And I think it only started this year. I'm no programmer, but I'm impressed. That's for sure. Also, the ambience is really loud here. Kind of sounds like there's people in the background of the ambience. I'm not sure if that's what it is I'm hearing. Alright, let's mine whatever this thing is. Allumeria ore. Clever. A health potion. A bagel. Okay. Spawn pointer. So, okay, you make better health potions with it. Good to know. What is this? Hold on. Snowball gun. Oh. What's this? 5 range damage. That's crazy. Okay. I will say in Terraria, since it is 2D, you can essentially see all the caves before you get into them. You can see quite a lot of caves pretty quickly. Now, I think this game makes up for the fact that you can't, you know, see 4-dimensionally by just making the caves super huge. Or at least super sprawling. I like that they're not like modern Minecraft's caves, if that makes sense. Like, those are too big, and they make it really easy to get stuff. And yeah, the stuff here is pretty easy to get as well, but it's still early in development, and modern Minecraft's very late in development. Alright. What is this thing? Squeaky toy. Get out of here. What was that? Buckets of lava. This place really is its own unique biome. That's pretty cool. I like it. Another pizza cutter? Okay. It'd be neat if there were modifiers, you know, reasons to maybe pick a different pizza cutter over the other. Though maybe that's too close to Terraria. Crowbar. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but there's lily pads all over the lava, and I think that's pretty cool. Another squeaky toy. Alright, I'm not really seeing any more Allumeria anymore, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to drink one of these potions of returning. Alright, let's get out of here. Quick. That still looks cool, by the way. Maybe I should have stretched out the segments between them or something. It's made it taller. I don't know. Alright, let's see what these forest ingots do. With the forest ingot, I can make... Yeah, okay. Forest chest plate. I can make all these. They do pretty good defense. Forest pickaxe, which is just slightly slower than the cobalt pickaxe. That's interesting. I guess the cobalt is a step up because I got it from the snow place. Maybe? I'm not really sure. How about a thorn blade? It's a little bit stronger than my gold one, so I'm going to take that. Other than that, there's not like a whole lot of other forest things I can make. Oh, I got a lot of dynamite. Yeah, I got a lot of this stuff from some of the lower crates. Might as well make a gold crossbow. Forest helmet? Sure. Make some gold boots, because that's what else I can get. Alright, let's test it out, huh? He's going to die in one hit anyway. I think I got him a poison effect, though. That's cool. Be golden. I've shown off some of this stuff so far. There's still a lot more that the game has to offer. But at the moment, I think I'm going to do some more building. I really want to see what creative things I can get away with in this game. You know, I'm still a little not used to it. Maybe I'm not the world's best builder or whatever. But I want to see if I can make a proper town. I think that would be pretty cool. This is a nice area to build. I think that means I might have to tear down this house. And I'm really okay with that because it's not a very good looking house now, is it? But I've already got this thing here, which is pretty cool, so I'm just probably going to keep it going. You know what I mean? But before I do that, I'm going to make some tea. This is some jasmine pearl tea. It's green tea that's bound up real tightly into balls. I think it's pretty cool, and they expand in the hot water, so you don't need a whole lot. I usually do 1 per ounce, and this is about 12 ounces of tea. The water needs to be under boiling, about 175 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. It's pretty relaxing. It's just like when I don't know what tea I want, but I don't want a super caffeinated or strong tea, I go for jasmine. It's pretty chill. It's pretty relaxing. I like to put a tablespoon of honey. That's what I prefer. Pretty nice for the end of a long day. Would recommend. All right, let's get back to the video. While you guys were watching that, I took the liberty of taking down the house, the mine carts everywhere. I cleaned up some of the grass, lit up the areas, and I got a lot of stone and a lot of materials. I ended up digging this all the way down to the core of the world, demolished several beaches, and I went caving some more and got a lot of clay. So I think that we're ready to start the town. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to plan out all the roads. And I want to kind of follow the terrain here, or at least this area. I want to stay within this level of terrain everywhere, so that's my plan right now. So the town center can literally be wherever I want. I don't mind where I put it. Also, I think it'd be cool to expand this building a little bit. Maybe put a longer section right there. Let me get rid of all this cotton I've been growing. It grows very fast. The plants that I planted never ended up growing, and I think the reason that is because I didn't water them. water cans exist. You can make them. I just never bothered to, so I'm gonna make a proper farm as well and see what we can do with that. Most towns start out with a fountain of some kind. This is tough, I just don't know where to stick it. Should I do it here? Oh, okay. Alright, there's the center. So I made a lot of asphalt. I'm also going to make some more concrete. I should also make a bucket, I suppose, for the water. I wonder how water physics differ. I mean, we already saw that the water flows a little bit differently than it does in Minecraft, but I just wonder if all the rules are the same, you know what I mean? Oh no. Interesting, okay. So I can make an infinite source from any water source, but it doesn't actually pick up the water. Only just, like, putting that down does. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, let's try to make the fountain. Now, here's a trick that I like to use in Minecraft. You can kind of force the water to flow certain ways. I'm going to try to do that here, and I wonder if it'll work the same way. Put that there. Huh. That's different. Let's put blue torches around here to make the water stand out. Whoa. What the heck? What? Alright. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so I went to get more water from that water source, but then it took away this one. That's so odd. Okay, not meant to happen. I was more careful that time. Oh. Oh no. So I can't just fill the bottom with water. It's going to place it on top. Or is it? I don't... Now if I place it on the sides of these blocks, it seems to do what I actually want it to. And the water sources seem to combine like they do in a normal Minecraft. I do notice that the sides of the block, the water is like 1 or 2 pixels lower than a normal full block length. But this water doesn't seem to know that, because look, there are some pixels missing. Regardless, there's our water fountain. It's a little blocky looking. Alright, let's clear out a path around it. Originally, I was going to use asphalt and concrete. The asphalt was going to be the road, and the concrete was going to be the sidewalks. But I'm thinking, that's going to take up a lot of space, so let's just do concrete. So yeah, my speed is increased a little bit on these blocks, which is cool. Help me get around town quicker. So I think from this fountain, we should make several roads. Again, I'm not totally sure where these are going to go or what buildings are going to be by them, but I'm just going to plot them out for now, and then I'll have to probably change it up a little bit later. Let's make a road over here. Alright, since I want to add an extension to this building, I'm going to take a right turn. This road, there's not really a lot of space for it to go. Same over here, not a lot of space for it. Alright, I got the roads going. I mean, that's something. Next thing I want to do is add a border to all these roads made of the stone blocks. Should I do cobblestone? Or should I do the small stone bricks? I think I like those the best, yeah. Already looking good. But that's a lot of gray, so that means I think I don't want to use many more gray blocks. Okay, let's do something different. Let's take our planks, let's get some clay. I want to make a yellow building. I think that'd be cool. Gotta need some glass for the windows. You know, I'm gonna try out these red bricks, these clay bricks, just see if they go with each other at all. Huh, that's different. Okay, let's maybe use these ones. Make a foundation for the building. Random spot for the entrance. Yellow cloth. Okay, and then we do panels for the glass. Do one more layer of the yellow. That's cool so far. I feel like I should have something that sort of accents these windows. Let's try. I got some planks here. Slab, maybe. Ooh. Or do I do stairs? Definitely not. Okay. The slabs look better? No, I'm gonna keep the flooring because it's kind of unique. Okay, well here's an idea. No, that's weird. Let's try this. There we go, there's like a proper entrance. Remove yourself. I'm gonna make the second floor. Let's add these flooring pieces above all the windows. Or I'm gonna try something unique here, or at least I think it's unique. I'm gonna do asphalt, and then I'm going to surround the asphalt with panels, like this. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Then I think I'm gonna do slabs. I'm surely gonna run out of blocks here. Another slab for the middle. Boom. Okay, there's the shell of our first little townhouse. I actually do like that a lot. Let's try to finish up the interior here. Just hit him through a panel. Maybe I should be lighting this place up from the inside. I don't think the torches really fit the town theme. I'm pretty sure lantern blocks, or like glowing blocks, exist. Might look into those in a minute. So there's some stairs you can take to the top. Ta-da! Let's make a chair. Actually, make a few chairs. Table, lamp. Got a door in here and a chest somewhere. Oh yeah, and paintings. Okay. This must be a 2x2 painting. That's a 1x2. It's a wide one. So I think we can only really do small paintings in there. Let's do that. And then maybe like a tall one. Okay. Now here's the question. We can make lamps. So of course, gotta have a yellow lamp in the yellow house. What the heck is bubble glass? Okay, I'm curious about that. You'd craft it for normal glass? I'll make some of these lamps as well. I guess it's just a sturdier looking glass. This is normal glass, this is bubble glass. Yeah, it's just slightly different looking. There's the lamp, look how bright. Ooh, might as well make another workbench for down here. Let's add a chair. So pressure plate. So there's no redstone that I know of. Does that mean... Oh. Well, okay. I'm pretty sure that the mechanical stuff is more similar to Terraria, where you need to have like invisible wires and things like that. I'm pretty sure. But the block that makes it possible is in the dungeon. I'm also pretty certain of that. And that's the only way to get it, because I haven't seen it anywhere else. Good spot for a painting. Ooh, spooky. Let's put a table and 2 chairs on the balcony. Let's put another painting up here. Stars. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, you can do... Okay. You can do upside down slabs. But I don't think you could do vertical slabs. So what about upside down stairs? Oh, it is possible. Okay, I just assumed, I guess it wasn't possible from earlier, but it is. That's cool. This just depends on what face you place them on. No combining stairs. All right. Okay, I'm going to assume I can make a slab lamp. Oh, haha, cool. I like that. Okay, there's our first little house. Our little townhouse. I like that a lot. I think that turned out very well, actually. Super cute. Okay. Now we gotta build more. That's some good tea. It's another cup of tea. It's Irish breakfast. Bitter. A little bit of honey makes it bitter and sweet. Pretty good. Would recommend. Anyway, check this out. I've created layouts for a lot of houses, and I've kind of attached blocks to them that remind me of what the color scheme in the palette is going to be. I'm just going to build some houses. I don't think a lot of these houses are going to have a purpose. They're mostly going to be just for fun, just to see what I can make a town look like in this game. I have an extension for this building planned over here. I think would be pretty cool. This is going to be my house, my main house, I believe. Over there, I just wanted to experiment with some blue colors. This might be like a town hall or just like a proper brownstone or something like that. I don't know. A small filler building that kind of fits nicely right there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started. Alright, finally, our town is finished, or at least it's finished for now. Let me give you a tour. I grew a lot of trees around here, which grow very fast, by the way. But anyway, here's our fountain. Go through here. The yellow house that I already showed you is here. It's fully decorated with a balcony and paintings. I do like how paintings are collectible. I think I already mentioned that. We have a little bit of a blue house, a blue city house. And something interesting happened in here. A snowman spawned when I was breaking the floor, and I think that's because this is frozen stone, and so maybe their spawning is determined by the type of blocks nearby. There's a little bed up here. And blue lanterns. Here we have this, like, maybe it's like a library one day, or a town hall, I'm not really sure. These don't really give off any light, the lamps, which is interesting, but that's a very pretty painting. And a red lamp up here. Like the copper blocks that I used. The roof is interesting. That's sand underneath there. I think it turned out very well. I've also put these undergrowth bushes I collected just about everywhere. Spam them. Here's a cool spot by the maple tree. This is probably the ugliest building here, but you know, well, it's something. Not a whole lot going on inside. Every one of these houses is furnished except for one. Alright, this is probably my favorite, how this one turned out. I really went crazy with the details. Look at that roof there, huh? What's interesting, I used panels, fences, and stuff like that. This is a fence to kind of create not only this sloping upward beam and overhang, but it also slopes outward, if you think about it, which is cool. And then I use the new glass textures, which is really cool. Same here. So I made this half block, which it makes a really cool slope. Unfortunately, the inside is not done up. This is the only interior that isn't done. Because it's such a big structure, I don't really know what to do with it. But I love how it turned out. I mean, it looks awesome. This is my favorite so far. And it makes me have a lot of confidence. I think you could build a really cool castle in this game. That's for sure. I don't know if they quite go together, but maybe they do. Alright, I think this is the last one. This is my house. This is going to be where all the action takes place, because right now, these houses, they don't really have any purpose to them. This is my house. It's pretty simple. Double doors don't quite work the same way. I couldn't really get them to turn. They only seem to go one way. But here's the inside. Mysterious deer painting. Everything that you need is in the first floor, so I kind of sorted these out a little bit. Like, these are blocks. These are, I don't know, weapons and trinkets and things. So materials, miscellaneous seeds, plants, things. Every single crafting station. I don't think we've ever used the alpha shop before. Wallpaper can only be applied to drywall. Paint roller, earthy palette, paint roller, pastel palette. I don't have enough money to pay for these, unfortunately. But I know that the painting mechanics, you can paint any block in the game. I haven't even gotten to that yet. I didn't even think about that when I was building this. It's a basketball hoop. Yeah, let's buy that. Potion, flint, da-da-da-da-da, and nothing. There's still a lot to explore, especially farming. I haven't even gotten into farming yet. I tried a little bit, but there's so much that could be done. This is called arrowroot. I think it literally grows arrows. Glow bean? I don't even know that one yet. Alright, I saw this in the trailer. Yay! Physics here don't make a lot of sense to me. Nice. Maybe that's a better spot for it. Shoot. I guess you really need a backboard, don't you? Upstairs, I forgot to show, this is the respawn area. So you never really need to come up here unless you respawn, because I hid one of these guys under the bed. Oh, shoot. And I hope that still lets me spawn without an issue. Okay, I want to go to the dungeon. I think I'm finally ready. Let's make some more of these forest ingots. I want to see if I can get some good stuff. Yeah, forest chestplate. Yes, please. Forest greaves. Yeah, we're fully decked out in forest gear. It's too bad I don't know what I look like. Launch pad. I'll take that. I didn't see that before. I have something called an explosive arrow as well. I'm not totally sure what that does, but I bet you I could guess. Let's make some reinforced arrows. Oh, alright, there's some things I'm a little curious about. First, the launch pad. Alright, let's see if I can get up onto the house with this. Whoa. Well, sorta. You could make a pretty cool parkour course with those, I think. Alright, what does the squeaky toy do? Maybe I should be out of the house for this. Oh, it literally just squeaks. I kind of was hoping it would summon like a cool pet character. Alright, let's go check out the dungeon. I climbed a hill, I was trying to find oak trees, and I saw 2 more forest dungeons, and I found the desert. The desert looks cool, but I don't think I'm going to be able to visit there today, so I'm going to go into this dungeon. We're going to find out what's going on here. Alright, wish me luck. Bagel. Steep. Alright. Okay. That looks like a trap. Yep. It works. I really like these lanterns, though. Can you make them? No. I guess I gotta collect them. First enemy. Die. Blue dungeon lamp. That's cool. Oh my gosh. That's where they're all hiding. Huh. Okay, so I guess... Fascinating. This chest, I don't want a repeat of last time, the explosion. Okay, cool. Scuba helmet. Okay. Iron chest, I'm keeping that. Okay. Painting, arrow, copper. Boots of sprinting. Nice. Oh, now I can sprint. Oh, look, it's a little stamina bar. That's cool. That is nice. A welcome change. So far, not terribly challenging. It was neat to find a group of enemies. I think this dungeon might be pretty cool if there was if it was just full of enemies you had to clear out one at a time, something crazy like that. Maybe we'll find them down here, huh? Or maybe not. What is this anyway? Dart trap. Shoots poison darts. Seems like all the rooms are pretty much the same. Paraglider. Wow. That's a lot of good loot in here. Oh. Boom. That only broke the dart trap. I bet you the forest bricks are meant to be blast resistant, so you can't get in early. But the developer probably didn't consider the dart trap being blast resistant. Or maybe they wanted you to be able to destroy it, because I know that they can only be broken by higher level pickaxes. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Oh, there they are. You hear them trying to attack me through the walls. What are these bottom bricks, actually? I'm curious. 4 screen dungeon bricks. I guess they just look like that on top. Yeah, they do. Spooky. Ah, some good stuff in here. The balance of the forest has been disturbed. Wait, what? What does that mean? Is that like a boss coming? I don't think I'm prepared for that at all. Oh, I got a forest pickaxe. I don't think there's anywhere else for me to go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's already down here. Nice. Okay, I don't think we went this way yet. Oop. Oh, hey, it's an exit. Oh, this goes up there. Oh, well, this is, I think, I'm a little disoriented, but there's our town over there. Very happy to finally have sprinting. Look, there's the other one. Alright, well, maybe let's fight this deer guy. We got some cool stuff. Entwiner. That's the thing that allows you to wire things together. Cube of Curing. Wearing that for sure. Wearing that too. Potion of Speed. Do we dare? The balance of the forest has been disturbed. I wonder what that means. He's not coming on his own, so... Oh! Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh! There he is. The guy from the trailer. Oh, shoot. I'm slow. Ah. Boom. Get out of here. Let's drink this potion of speed. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what we needed. It's so shaky. There's a lot of cool attacks for this guy, I will admit. Oh, the music's over? Alright. Did I confuse him? Maybe not, huh? Don't you dare leave. Oh shoot, is he gonna leave in the morning? Oh, I gotta kill him quick, don't I? Ta-da! What the heck? So what? Did he turns into a wizard at the end? That's strange. What did I get for my efforts? Blessing of the Forest. Grants an extra 2 seconds of stamina. Okay. Guess just eat it. Well, there we go. That's actually quite nice. Holy... Yeah, the speed potion's gonna last a while. I've tried to summon him before in my precursory playthrough I mentioned. He killed me instantly, so it's nice to see that I can take him now. And I saw Dialco fight him as well. So, kinda knew what I was doing, but the thing is, look how fast I'm going. Concrete, speed potion, stamina boost, boots of sprinting. Look how fast that is, wow. Like, you can make a really proper highway, probably faster than a minecart. Anyway, there's actually other dungeons. There's a snow dungeon I haven't checked out, but it's, I assume, much harder since the snow monsters are a lot harder. There's a snow boss I don't know anything about. I think the desert in the next update will be given a dungeon and a boss, although I am a little worried that I won't be able to generate those things in this world since I generated this in a previous update. So it'd be really cool, Melon, if there was a way for people who have a world in an older version to be able to get some of those newer features. Maybe you just randomly generate the dungeon or something like that with a command. I don't know. But anyway, I think, well, I'm just running around, which means the video's probably done. So now let me give you my review of Allumeria. Okay, so overall, Allumeria is very fun. There's a lot to do. Even though it's still early access, I spent a lot of time playing this game. I mean, I kind of rushed through some things. Building the town did not take that long. Getting the proper ore for good gear really didn't take that long, and neither did clearing the dungeon. However, I probably spent the most amount of time caving. Honestly, just going through the caves, clearing them out, grabbing the loot, finding ore, fighting monsters. I think that's one of the game's strong suits. It's RPG mechanics, similar to Terraria. There's a lot of fun in caving, but I feel like the very rare ores, the rare loot, it's all kind of evenly spread, so you don't really need to do a lot of caving. It's just fun to do. There's maybe not enough incentive, so perhaps a rebalancing of items, loot, and ores is necessary. Maybe even slightly more rare, stronger monsters. To make things more interesting, I think that would encourage people to cave even more, add more of an incentive, which would be really great. The boss is pretty cool. There should definitely be more of those if possible. I like the forest spirit a lot. The music was great. The building is awesome. There's lots of really cool options. Now, if I were to have my way, I think it would be cool to be able to rotate blocks, but I feel like there should be vertical slabs, and I think that could be accomplished. You know how you hold R for your little radial menu to get the block type? Well, imagine you, I don't know, hold F, because F doesn't really do anything that's nearby. Imagine you hold F to control the rotation of the block. So a rotation menu pops up, and it'll show you the orientation of each block. With that ability, you could place, I don't know, stairs that are turned 90 degrees or something like that. You could do vertical slabs. You could have poles, like sideways these things. Those would be cool. I think that'd be awesome. A lot of opportunity with that, I believe. It'd be neat to have flooring, or at least this panel-shaped thing for the sides of blocks. I just think that would unlock a lot more creative opportunities. I haven't even gotten into the paint roller or the drywall stuff, which I know is a big creative strong suit of this game. That'll have to be the next video, if you'd like to watch it. Since I'm on the subject of building, I think that there should probably be more incentive to build, and maybe there is some planned. Again, it's early, so I don't really know exactly what Melon has in store, but I think that there should be more incentive to build, and what I mean by that is in Terraria, you have incentive to build to house NPCs. Now, I'm not saying it should be exactly the same, but there should be a reason people would want to build certain size structures. And then people's natural creativity and, want for something fancier and nice will take over and they can make their own fancy buildings. But maybe rooms or houses or something can allow certain benefits. Animal husbandry would be cool because that's something that Terraria doesn't really have, but Minecraft does. But you could do it a lot differently. Right now only hogs exist that are actual animals, and I don't really see a huge benefit to raising them. The meat is just like a pretty nice renewable snack you don't have to make potions for. The farming I'm excited to get into. I haven't even touched onto that yet. So a lot of potion making can be done with farming. Fishing needs to be added. Just all voxel games need fishing. It would be neat if there was a quest giver, something like that, maybe a quest giving NPC, or maybe like an idol or a special block that gives you quests, like go explore every corner of the world, or find this rare block or bring me 50 fish or I don't know, something like that. And then you get paid for those quests, like paid very highly. Since the alpha shop exists and money already exists, I'm assuming the NPCs are going to be hopefully very useful. The main thing that needs to happen is a rebalancing. Some ore needs to be rarer, some mobs need to be harder, loot needs to be more scarce, in my opinion, or just changed the spread of. But overall, the game looks amazing. The art style is down pat. I have no complaints there. Very pretty. The terrain generation could be a little bit more interesting, but I heard the developer is going to be working on making that happen. So yeah, there's my review and my ideas. Oh yeah, add tea. Add tea trees or something. Couldn't end the video without saying that. As far as things to do, this is just a showcase of some of the different creative options, but I'm sure I could build a lot cooler stuff, especially maybe in this style, and especially if those rotation options are added. It'd be neat if there's more types of bricks, maybe like a sandstone brick, maybe there is, I don't even know. Or maybe like frozen stone bricks, undergrowth bricks, just more brick types. The desert, I believe, is over that way, and I think it has some unique blocks and mobs to fight. I haven't even found the snow dungeon because that's completely underground, but I'm excited to try to find it. Need to get into farming, as I mentioned, potion making. Basically, there's still a lot more to do. The other thing I'm going to mention is while searching this game online, I found this post on Reddit where the developers showed off some of the progress they've been making. And there was a few people who were like, oh, this is just Minecraft, not another Minecraft clone, etc. There was one comment on that thread that was very encouraging, and I'll read it to you. Take the naysayers with a grain of salt. If you're determined to build a great product, you'll succeed. I started on a nearly identical journey 9 years ago with comparable levels of criticism here on Reddit. Now we are a team of 20 developers. That being said, really drilling into one aspect can help you stand out. For us, it was the survival aspect. So that comment, if you didn't already know, was made by the lead developer of Vintage Story. And I think that that should be really encouraging to the developer of this game, Unamelon, and people who want to know what kind of potential this game truly has. I think it really does have a lot. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. If you'd like me to make a sequel to this video, please let me know. If there's something you particularly liked about this video, or what you'd like to see me do more of, leave a comment and tell me. Because I'm curious, like, what's the most appealing part of this game for you guys? So yeah, leave a comment and tell me your thoughts. Subscribe and like, because it does actually help the channel, and maybe it'll show this game a little bit more love by extension. I have a YouTube members program, so members will have the unedited cut of this video, which is probably going to be very long. It's just this video, but without any cuts, or minimal cuts. Having a membership program is my alternative to putting sponsors on my videos. So if you'd like to help support me or keep sponsors off the channel, I'd really recommend you join. There's a cool advertisement I've recently put on the join button, so if you want to check that out. Anyway, I've been talking for long enough. I've been Monster, and have a good night.